My name is Jill, and this is my Jesus story. Life with Jesus started from when I was a kid. I accepted Christ into my heart when I was 7 at Vacation Bible School. When I was in my 20s, I can't say I was so perfect. And I would read my Bible once in a while and pray a little bit, but I knew I had to do more. And then we moved to Cambridge 5 or 6 years ago. My sister attends here. And so she said, hey, you should come to New Hope. And I had visited a couple of times. And so I was like, well, yeah, I kind of was thinking I would come to New Hope. It was a normal day. My husband and I had gone to work and I got home at 5. And my manager had asked me to tend to some emails during the evening. She wanted me to work for a couple hours that night. But we have a large garden. I told my husband, I'm just gonna go out to the garden for a little while and then I'm gonna stay up later and work. And so I went out to the garden and one of our dogs went back up to the house and my husband was like, well, that's kind of weird. She should be coming. So he came out to the garden and he found me laying on the ground, flailing one of my arms in the dirt, and he didn't know what happened. He had no idea. We thought I was perfectly healthy. And so he had to call 911. They said I had a aneurysm in the artery that feeds my brain that ruptured. And the first week, my family was told I wasn't gonna make it. The second week, they said the outlook was better, but I would probably have to be in an institution the rest of my life. And my daughter and my husband actually went to look at a facility. And then the third week, I started waking up. I was just like, okay, God, now what? And I begged for healing every night. I knew I wasn't alone. I knew other people were praying for me too. And so many people came around my family. My sister set up a garden party and people came out and helped tend our garden. They picked apples off our apple trees and I was so glad people got to use the produce. So it was a huge support. And I think just even the prayers and everything was a way to support my family. Through therapy, I was able to walk again. And I'm pretty much back to normal, but I do have muscle spasticity in my feet. So my muscles in my feet are constantly contracting. But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty much back to normal. I learned how amazing God made our brains. The healing that I went through was incredible. There was another doctor in the room too that had been through that was there when they did my surgery, and they were both amazed at how well I had healed and my abilities. Before I went home, I had to go through transitional care. I was sitting in a bed and they said, okay, push down on the gas and they just want you to flex your foot down. And I had not been able to do that with my left foot, and I did it. And I was just like, wow. I couldn't believe it. And, I think that's totally God. One of the things that God did through all this was my husband had become a habitual drinker. He'd come home every night and drink. He stopped drinking about a month after all of this had happened. And he started coming to church with me, something he hadn't been doing. I've seen him be more generous and caring. We're also having more fun. It's like we're dating again. We're in our 20s because we do a lot of laughing now. So New Hope, you never know what's going to happen in life. But with Jesus, you know you can get through it and good things can come out of it. This is my Jesus story.